Hi, welcome. This is Amy from Fox Run, and today we're going to make a treat for squirrels. So a lot of people like to feed the birds and the squirrels during the winter. Some people just like to feed the birds and wish the squirrels would stay away. But this treat that we're going to make today is great for squirrels and birds that eat large nuts. You have to ignore my teacher voice. I originally made this video for scout groups during the pandemic when I couldn't go to them. And so it is also part of the Stories with Squirrels video for families. Two big caveats. Always use, good raw nuts. Squirrels and birds do not need roasted nuts, and they do not need nuts with salt or spices added. And if you're using a bird feeder, make sure that you keep that clean and washed out. Also, never try to handle the birds or the mammals that come in your yard because you've attracted them with a feeder or waterer. It's a great thing to do, but we never try to handle wildlife. It's not good for them.
We are going to make a feeder for the wild squirrels in your neighborhood. This feeder is also nice for larger birds who like nuts, such as the woodpeckers. What you need is a pine cone. I have a string on mine so I can hang it up in a tree. I also have a spoon and a jar of peanut butter and a bowl of nuts mixed with dried fruit. So this is mostly peanuts. It also has almonds, pumpkin seeds, raisins, and cranberries in it. So all things that your squirrel friends will really enjoy. My peanut butter just happens to be creamy, but the squirrels would love the crunchy kind too. So the first step is we are going to spread peanut butter on the pine cone. So I have kind of a little spoon so that I could kind of move the peanut butter into the pine cone. I had another pine cone as well, so this is also a pine cone. As you see, this pine cone is much tighter together. When it was alive and hanging on the tree, it had not released its seeds yet, where this pine cone is a little bit more open and was releasing its seeds, but it makes kind of a nice shelf for us to put our peanut butter on. So I'm just going to spread the peanut butter around. The peanut butter is sticky, so that the nuts will stick to the pine cone. It's also sticky and will make our fingers sticky, but that's okay. We can wash our fingers, or we can just lick the peanut butter off. So squirrels need lots of healthy food, especially during the winter. Squirrels don't hibernate in the winter, so they don't take a deep sleep like a bear. They just take a lot of shorter naps. They come out when there's a sunny day. So when the weather is a little bit nicer and it's not as rainy or as snowy, depending on where you live, they will come out and look for food and look for those stashes of food that they've hidden around. So this is the perfect winter present for your squirrel friends because it gives them a nice treat when they need some extra food. All right, so after we get peanut butter around the pine cone, then you are just going to roll it in your nuts. See how I'm kind of rolling mine around, and I think I'm going to pick up some nuts and kind of press them down and say, "Stay here, nuts." And so So some of them are falling off, but that's all right. So after you get your peanut butter around your pine cone, you roll it around in the nuts, and it's going to look like this. And so now I can just use my string, and I can go hang it from a tree. And so I am doing a big help for my squirrel friends, and birds like the bluejays and the woodpeckers that also like big nuts will enjoy this also. So it's great. And if you put it somewhere where you can see it from a window in your house, then you can kind of spy on the birds and the squirrels and find out who's eating your present.